What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk a little bit about how the banks make money and just one of the ways that they make money. And you might be a little bit surprised on how all of this works. So let's go through some of the slides here. You take your $1,000 and you deposit it in the bank. In essence, you're lending it to them, and you keep your money in there for this one, let's say 1 year. They're going to pay you 1.25% interest for that year. So you're the lender really in this particular situation, but they're really giving you a very, very small interest rate. They're only paying you back a very small amount, $12.50 to be exact, over the course of 1 year. So you give them the $1,000. What do they do with it? Well, they take that $1,000 and they lend it to somebody else who needs it. Great, sounds very nice of them, and they charge 7.64% interest on the loan for a 1-year payment plan to pay it all back. And I have a line of credit that uses this exact interest right now. There's a whole bunch of different, rates that maybe you can find different places, but let's go with this. This is what they're lending it out for right now. So that's $76.40 that they're making on interest in 1 year from lending out your $1,000. And when you take off the $12.50 that they have to pay you, that means they're making $63.90 profit after they pay you back. But that's not all, because of the way that banks work. Because the money does not actually exist in a physical form in a lot of within banks, in electronic transactions and all these things, they can actually lend out 10 times more than what you give them. Yes, that's right. It's called fractional reserve banking, and they're allowed to do this according to the laws, according to the banking laws, according to the legislation, everything else. They can lend out $10,000 even though you've only given them $1,000 to do that with. So that means that they make 10 times the $76.40, which is $764 in interest that they're making off of your $1,000 that you deposited in the bank. Now, can you see why some banks give you some kind of preferred, no fees per month if you maintain your balance of over $1,000 or over $5,000 in your savings account? That's why. And all they have to do is pay you back the $12.50 over the course of 1 year, on top of your $1,000, of course, that you have on deposit. Oh, so their real profit is $751.50 off of your $1,000. So that's a lot of money. They are doing very well off of just your $1,000. But what's even crazier than this? Here is the mind-boggling thing that's going to blow you a little bit. Each person that they loan the $1,000 to then is on a payment plan to pay them back on a monthly basis $89.70. So they're paying back their loan plus interest on a monthly basis of, they have an agreement to pay back the $89.70. That's the loan repayment plan for 1 year. So as soon as the bank gets back the $89.70 from the one person, they go and they lend out 10 times that amount to somebody else. $897 that they go and lend out to somebody else, and then that somebody else has 7.6% interest on their loan, and they pay it back, and away it goes. Fractional reserve banking. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. As long as the bank keeps the money moving, the bank keeps making money. And that's how it goes. So you think about this and how this affects us. What that has to do with us is when we just have our money stagnant somewhere, it's not doing anything for us. There are things that we can do with our money in order to keep it moving, in order to have it make us more money, just like the banks do. Not exactly the same. We're not going to become a bank in a way, but we have a strategy that is going to work, that is going to help you to become your own banker. That's what it's called. It's also called infinite banking. It's also called a bunch of other things. But the reason why this video is going to end with a build my custom bank is because we have a strategy in which to do this, so that you can do a similar thing without having to become a banker, without having to lend money to people the way that you think you should. So keep that in mind, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.